It's week 4 of the NFL. And coming up next, it's the Jets, reigning league MVP. He's your top dog in the league this season, ranking first in passing yards. It's the Jets and the Browns, next on EA Sports.
Welcome in. So the Jets offense ready to take over for the first time. They start with outstanding field position, trying to get the first points of this game. It'll be 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's got it inside the 5. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
The Jets offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive, so try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run, and it's hauled. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
That is brought in. And he will go all the way. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, New York.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
The Jets offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Oh, he's got a man running with them, and they connect. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. 39 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Now, faking the give. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's in. Touchdown, New York. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
The Jets offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. They'll start from their own 4. Not a lot of room for error back here. It's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll air it out deep for Wilson. Big opening up the middle. And he will take this one in. 96 yards. Touchdown, New York. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
So now, out comes the offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once again. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. And he looks to add to them with another drive here. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 40-yard line. A big half continues. Already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this grab gets him a first down. He'll look to throw. Now he'll run it. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Off he goes. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run! Touchdown, Jets. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan.
The offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. He spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. Throwing now from the gun. The throw on the run is complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
And another great throw right there, Mike. And when you take a look at the numbers, they certainly don't lie. He has just been flat out terrific in this first half. His ability to spread the ball around, take what the defense has given him, they've certainly had a lot of success here early on.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it.
And apparently, now they'll set up to throw. He'll take a shot, looking for Wilson. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 72 yards. Touchdown, Jets. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a 4 vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
Well, he had such a great first half throwing the football. There's no reason to think, Mike, coming out here for the start of the 3rd, that anything's going to change. He's picked up right where he left off, and the numbers are indicative of just how well he's played.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Off-balance throw. It's complete. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
There's a lot of quarterbacks around the league that really struggle with this, Mike, but not this guy. A righty quarterback moving to his left. Your mechanics, your footwork, and your arm talent all have to align, and tell you what, he does it about as well as anybody around the league.
He runs with it.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the 1st down.
There he goes again. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
We've seen this quarterback have some effective plays with his legs all game today, Mike. He knows when to stay in there and look to pass, but he also knows when it's time to tuck it and go, and he's able to pick up good yardage there.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. That is caught. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, New York. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
Back to throw. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
At this point, it just gets frustrating for the defense, right? I mean, you've been watching this guy make big play after big play all game long, not only on the quarterback-designed runs, but it's the scrambles that can really break the back of a defense, and we saw it again here.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. He'll drop to throw. He'll run again. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15.
And this is when it just gets very frustrating as a defense, because this is what it's been like all day. The pass rush is good, but just not quite good enough. They let him slip through, and he burns them with big yardage.
still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, New York. They extend the lead, and it looks like they're going to extend the terrific start to this season. Greg, they are just a few minutes away from a 4-0 beginning.
Even since adding that 17th game to the schedule, so many coaches across the league, Mike, they still refer to the season as quarters. So they talk about, all right, let's focus going into the year on winning quarter number 1. And I'll tell you what, at 4-0,
oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. He'll air it out deep for Wilson. A big hole. And he's going to take this one all the way. 85 yards. Touchdown, New York. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. They'll look to throw. He's going to look downfield once again. And he will take this one in. 80 yards. Touchdown, Jets. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the 4th.
no doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Now he'll air one out. He's got it. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Greg, in the end zone again, I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
So this one in the win column for the Jets. They finish off the first month of the season perfect as the victory runs their mark to 4-0.